So, we just recorded a 20-minute podcast and it deleted.
Yeah.
What a great start to our podcast's
Yeah.
adventure. It
This is
was
Ethan's fault.
tragic. All Ethan's fault.
It was,
Yeah, it's definitely
it's
on
just
Ethan.
Apple.
yeah,
Apple.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Can we just talk about how overrated fucking
Apple.
Apple phones are?
Bro, Apple, dude.
Ethan has X. We're recording on the iPhone X.
Okay, I have to say, X is bloody good.
It is. It's very sleek. I'm an Android, but it's very sleek. The camera on it is sensational, but like file wise and all the real practical stuff, it's not really.
It's pretty
It's
shit.
absolute dope.
So as you can tell, we've got Will here with us
We've
today.
got
Will Osmond.
Will Osmond has entered the chat.
And let's just say, in a last podcast, Will was a little bit of a handful, to say the least.
Yeah,
So he's on a little bit of a leash into what he can say.
that 20-minute podcast probably would have been culled back to 3 minutes just because of Will's outburst.
Yeah, but Samsung versus Apple, boys. What are you picking? I'm an
Samsung.
Apple. You're a Samsung.
You can't
Alex.
generalize.
Yeah.
It's Android. It's
What-
not
what-
specific.
what-
It's
no.
Android.
Yeah. What?
What's your-
I got an Oppo right now.
What do you have right now? Android, Apple.
Apple.
Dude, I've
Android.
had an iPhone.
Android.
But I
so
sorta
it's
wanna-
3 to
I
3.
want an
It's
Android.
50-50.
It's 3 to 3.
I want
yeah.
a Samsung though.
I like the S9.
The Samsung S.
S9.
Have you seen the S10?
Oh,
That's
my-
good.
I
My
have it.
mum's got an
Patrick has
S8.
the S10.
Yeah, Patrick recently just bought an S10, and I saw.
For the phone, I ask you.
I was.
Yeah,
I did the
God.
research for bloody months because I didn't know what to buy, and
Has
the
it-
XR and the S10 are like exactly the same, like
Can I
similar.
ask, does the S10 have that real curved edge screen?
Yeah, it does.
It does?
The S10 does.
I know the S9 does.
I don't
S10e
like
does
that.
it. S10e
It's like
doesn't.
the-
I really like it.
No,
I was
the
in
curve-
JB
I've-
Hi-Fi.
The
I've
curve.
no, but you use the curved edge and you tap weird stuff and it curves weird.
It also has like this little swipe feature
Yeah.
Yeah.
to like go to like quick options.
The curved edge is a love or hate.
Have you felt the
feature.
screen? It feels so nice with that curve.
Yeah,
It
But-
feels so
the
soft.
curved is a love or hate because some people hate it when they're watching videos.
No,
Like
I'm
it
not-
gets
Yeah.
distorted.
The screen literally peels around the
Yeah.
edge, yeah.
And you always drop it on your face.
And I love.
Well, just to clear things up, Will has never used an S9 or anything.
Will,
Actually, S8, but
I
Yeah,
don't
they have
think
to
Will
go,
knows what we're really
Okay.
And
talking about.
People love the They in the S10 it has like this notch. It's just a circular thing
Where?
in the top right hand corner. And see on the iPhone XR it has.
the bar there.
Why
What are you fucking
tapping?
pressing?
It's having a bit of a spaz.
Okay,
The
all right.
phone- the
So
phone's
see
glitching a
on
bit.
the XR how it has.
Stop touching it.
I didn't touch it.
It keeps turning.
Yo, what the fuck? Just leave it. Don't.
Oh wow, that's an actual button.
No, just when it's because
Oh.
you've got that bag thing on. If it,
So it's like if it's
if
in
it
your
gets
pocket.
flipped over, it turns off.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
What
All
are you
right.
doing?
Yeah, your screen turns.
Wait, leave
Will's waving his hand back and forth over the phone.
Okay, so we can leave it now. So it
Hocus
has a
pocus.
it has a
New feature.
A bar.
It has a bar and like a notch, but for the S10 it only has a circle in the top right corner, which is for the front-facing camera.
Yeah. It's so it's,
It's
a
very
lot.
People-
physique.
It feels
So it's
more on
more
the screen.
Yeah, so
screen.
you have more
It's the
screen.
phone.
Yeah, you have more screen to screen to bloody
Look at.
body ratio, whatever. And and Samsung have these design wallpapers that like what is it?
Yeah, that's a selling point. Designed wallpapers.
No, they
You know, you can like.
they feature
your
like
own.
the circles. So they have
Oh.
the bloody NBA with the circle as the ball.
Oh,
They
okay.
have
Ah.
How big is it? then?
Mizalski, whatever the fuck he's called.
Wazowski?
Mike
From-
Wazowski.
Yeah,
Mike
from
Monsters,
Monsters
Inc.
Inc. They
And
have
his
his
head is
eyes.
the-
Wait. So
As
wait,
like-
how big
so-
is it then? Because that'd have to be pretty big.
Yeah, it's
I'll
'cause
check-
Patrick
I'll
has
check
one.
it.
And I saw his the other day.
The only reason I don't like Apples is because it's that you can't do anything to them. The phone is
Yeah.
how it is, and that's whereas the
Yeah.
Samsung it's your phone.
More
you,
customer.
you customize it however you want.
Also,
And the best thing about Android is being able to just like transfer files so
Yeah.
easily. You can literally just plug in, plug out, like into laptops and stuff.
Yeah.
Transfer.
It's
Whereas-
a portable USB.
Yeah, it's really handy.
the one
It's
And-
like a memory in a
and we
phone.
can nice Will. And we can put in we can with the Androids you can just put in new SD cards or transfer
and
files
yeah,
off SD
also,
cards and just clean your phone
with
up
Android,
with these.
expandable storage is a good thing. as
Yeah,
well.
but recently they've actually gotten rid of. You can't change the batteries in Androids anymore, and
Yeah.
you also can't change the storage amount. They got rid of that
Oh,
recently.
did
Fun
they change the
fact,
storage
they've
amount?
They
changed-
changed, so that's a fixed storage amount now for
Damn,
Androids.
they're becoming.
Yeah.
Or Samsung.
More
released.
like-
It used
Apple
to be.
did.
It used to be like the mobile industry is just Apple, Samsung going at it. Now
Yeah.
there's bloody Huawei's
You
or
got
whatever.
Huawei.
Huawei's. They're bloody.
Oppo.
They're really good.
Oppo's
Oppo,
really up there.
Oh,
I think Huawei.
Google Pixel too.
Yeah.
Oh, his
Google
Pixel.
phones are crazy.
they're
Pixels
insane.
and the-
But
the-
the
The
levels.
camera.
But the
camera on
more-
these new phones.
Pixels
the
are
more
crazy.
reputation like the phones get, they just skyrocket in price, which doesn't set them apart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pixels aren't like they cost so much.
They're like 1.2 grand, right?
Yeah.
Or 1.6.
Yeah.
They're
So
so
is the
expensive.
XR. So is the S10.
Yeah. That's our first car right there.
Yeah.
Like a decent first car.
You
for a
know,
phone.
you can actually charge the Samsung S10 on your dashboard of your car.
Oh yeah, it's wireless,
Wireless
charging.
charging.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wireless
that's such a cool feature.
So is the
Wait.
Samsung S6.
you can just tap two
On-
phones together.
And
and
you can tap
charge.
2 phones
But he
together.
said on the
Yeah.
dashboard of a car.
You have
Yeah.
to have the right thing in your car.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say.
not
Yeah.
just any
Yeah, I
dashboard.
was about to say.
That's Bluetooth charging what they've had since the S6.
Yeah, they've had it for a while because like
Dude,
you
I
can buy
didn't-
the charger.
Samsung
Really?
brought it in from the iPhone 8.
Yeah.
That's what
You know,
iPhone-
from the S8 above, there's a different charger for the Samsung.
Yeah, they changed it to
Yeah.
What?
USB.
It's like nice and
it's,
round.
It's USB-C,
It's really
which
curvy.
is USB-C is just it's amazing. It's HDMI but better. But the cool thing is when you buy a new Samsung phone, it ships with an adapter from micro USB as well.
Oh, so
So
they
you
don't
can
just cut.
you can
they
still
don't do
use
the-
it for your old phones and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
As I was saying before, just with like the brand wars for phones, like all the upcoming ones, Huawei, Oppo, Apple realized like because they're just recurring the same stuff with new phones, this is like being a legitimate statement. They're going into like the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
They're like buying up heaps of like
Have you
movies.
seen-
They're going into
Have you
that
seen
type.
So what,
Apple's
they've been
new-
They're
going-
dropping mobile phones.
Have you
Yeah.
seen
Apple,
Apple's
yeah.
new money scheme? It's called Apple. They have Apple Pay. They have Apple Arcade. They have Apple.
Apple
I think they have
Arcade?
Apple. Yeah, they have Apple Arcade. You pay for this arcade and you get like certain games with it or something.
Like an app store.
Yeah, kind of like. But yeah, so it's kind of.
but a better version.
Well, they
Yeah, so
already
you pay
own
for
the
this
App
whole
Store.
arcade and you get
Yeah.
access for all these games for free.
No.
And that's like their new way of making money because they know that bloody.
Yeah, the mobile phone industry. It's just
Androids
getting
are
Yeah.
Androids are
oversaturated.
skyrocketing.
That's
yeah,
the
it's
word
just
for
going to
it.
drop off
Yeah.
because the matter of fact is there's so much out there that is all the same that they're just competing all with each other for nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Samsung. I think it's been confirmed that Samsung and like iPhone have actually been like working off each other.
Yeah, they've been
Yeah.
cruising.
They've
That's why they're becoming more like they are.
Yeah,
Like,
Because
yeah.
they don't want
It's so
Oppo
similar.
and
You can't-
Hawaii
you can't.
to catch up.
you can't fault either of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they're
soon
both
enough.
good.
Samsung makes more money for every Apple phone that is sold. Samsung makes more money than they do selling their old phones.
Yeah.
Because iPhones use so many Samsung parts to build their phones.
Hmm.
So Samsung, every time you buy an iPhone, you're giving money to Samsung.
I didn't know.
Really?
Yeah, because it's stuff like the CPUs and stuff like that.
And I feel like Samsung and Apple are trying to truce together so the littler brands don't rise up above. Like Oppo and Hawaii.
Thanks for that
Google-
contribution.
it's
High
actually-
five, Will.
It's
Up.
yeah. It's interesting how Google went from a
Search engine.
internet search engine
To
to
a- like
being
a
a mobile
business.
phone brand because
It's
they
just-
dominated
Yeah.
the
Well,
search
not
engine.
only a mobile phone brand, but they're
But
spreading
also-
out to many.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
they're
have Google
just a
Homes now. They've
very-
got Google Home Minis.
Well, I've got
Google-
one.
Yeah, you've got Google
I've got
Home.
2 actually.
Dude, I will never put something in like that, like in my house. That's just like listening.
It's
Like we were talking
handy.
about in our
Yeah.
last podcast before it got deleted, Ethan.
I love
The
to talk to
third
my
party
Google Home.
like information getting sold off. That's
Yeah.
just crazy. Imagine how much more you get like targeted if you had like a Google Home, like
But-
with all your conversations.
Why is someone
which-
going to grab me?
Well, no, think about how
No,
big
it's-
Google is.
But they're crazy. Like I don't know if you've used one, but if you can use them to their full potential, they're amazing. Like you set your whole
You know,
calendar
you can-
to it
yeah.
and stuff like that.
You can turn
And-
off your lights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
But
how do you do
pros
that? I don't
much
know.
outweigh
You
the
have to get
cons.
special lights.
And I'm not like nervous of it listening to me because I'm not like some spy
Yeah.
that cares about like Google Home listening to me. But like
It's creepy.
it's still you should have that privacy. Like
Yeah.
You know what talks
that's
to me
what
at
I
night?
want. Okay,
Oh.
definitely not.
You know the Alexas, right? The
Yeah.
like Amazon ones.
Yeah.
A while ago, some guy figured out how to hack them and just got them to laugh.
Yes,
that's
I heard
creepy.
about
And so,
that.
and so people in all people's houses, there were just these Alexas just started laughing,
Oh
and
my
people were like,
god.
"What
I would
is
be
going
so
on
scared,
here?"
eh?
Yeah.
Fuck
with
I would
No.
throw it out. I would just bang.
Yep, I'd like throw it like a frisbee just out
Yeah.
the front window.
Yeah, so my family we have we have a Google Home, like a regular one with the screen as well for the kitchen. One in my room and then one upstairs because we have a 3-story house. And you can actually
flex.
Oh, flex.
no big deal. So we actually use them as an intercom to
Oh,
that's
talk
That's
from
cool.
the top to the bottom
That's pretty cool.
by broadcasting. That's pretty cool.
How do you
Well,
do
you
that?
could just
Good
yell,
night,
but
Ethan.
you know.
You know,
Well, half the time they're yelling anyway.
Yeah.
Christian, get off Fortnite.
No, it's my turn.
No, it's mine.
Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
Get off the Xbox.
Nice, Will. Nice.
That's another thing.
Another high five.
Samsung.
Oh, again.
So Apple is going into Hollywood movies.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
buying up. They'll have like online streaming, like Netflix stuff like
Because
that.
they know
So you
crazy
can
because-
But for
No,
Apple.
all the
so
streaming
fucking
has
weird.
got so much. Like you've got Stan, Netflix, Disney are like moving
No.
everything onto their own Disney.
No,
streaming.
they're not doing that because they tried to buy Fox, but the government were like, you can't do that because you'll own too much, and they're like, all right, all good.
Yeah, well the thing is, Disney owns so
Yeah,
much.
but
Wait,
Stan have the rights to all the Disney movies now.
Yeah, they have every single
They
one.
have
on
all the
stand.
most
Everyone
of the
ever.
Marvel movies,
Yeah.
all the Disney like,
Every Disney.
princesses.
Everybody in this broadcast needs to watch
podcast.
podcast needs to watch the Grimsby Brothers.
Yeah, well, no, the thing was, Ruben, they took all the Netflix.
Thanks,
Marvel-
Will. Can I just thank Will for that
No, you need to
shout out?
subscribe. Alright, subscribe.
What's up?
They,
Oh,
they
don't be
took off.
cringy,
They,
mate.
you, they,
Fuck
you know, all
you.
the Netflix Marvel movies. They took
Yeah.
them all off and they stopped making them because they said they were going to take them to the Disney streaming service.
Yeah,
Here's-
yeah.
just
that was
talking-
the plan. Like in 2020, was to just monopolize everything.
Talking on like everything changing, how long, or if at all, do you reckon like cable, like TV is gonna? hang around
Yeah.
for? Do you reckon it's gonna
Who,
last?
who actually watch? I don't watch TV anymore.
Neither.
I have Apple TV, so
I
I
watch-
just plug it in, and
Yeah.
it's like it gives me every movie like
I
That
pretty
you
much
need.
that's out.
Yeah,
That's
I lost.
out on TV.
My dad got rid of all my bloody. I had all the Foxtel things, flex. And, but we got rid of all of them, and we just got Netflix because
Yeah.
it's bloody.
It's so
It's
much
great.
better. It's the value on
Netflix
it.
is good, but
With-
like sometimes I struggle. I like watch a lot of stuff, and I struggle to find stuff.
I watch TV with my family at the nights just because we have like regular shows we watch
together.
together.
Yeah.
NCIS.
We do that as well, but it's via and through Netflix.
Yeah, no.
And the thing is like with commercial television, like the amount of ads is just so aggravating.
It's
isn't it?
Oh yeah,
It's like
it's
just
like, can we just watch it?
yeah.
Like honestly,
That's why I just watch my
Honestly, it's
ABC,
true.
my
cut
guy.
the crap
No
and
ads.
just let us watch it.
But that's how they make their money is by all those advertisements.
Right, but I much prefer how like YouTube systems work with ads. Like, well,
Yeah.
most of the time they'll
15
play.
seconds. Skip the ad.
Yeah, you can skip it, or they put like just the one at the beginning at the video, and you can watch the entire. Or Netflix,
Or they-
which
And they're
doesn't
still
have
making
it
their
all.
money
yeah. Well, the way Netflix works, it's so much better. Like you pay a small amount a month,
Yeah,
for no
and
ads.
you get access to like movies that have been made, like
and recent.
Not
Yeah, just
very
recent-
recent movies and movies that go
And
back
sometimes.
to like the 70s, further than that sometimes.
Yeah,
And they're constantly changing their library. Like
Yeah,
they'll
and-
take things out, bring them back in.
and the best thing about these ones is how it can be like customized to you, so you're actually getting what you want to watch. Whereas cable, it's like you don't have much choice, and it's all like reality TV now, which is just atrocious. It's just
yeah,
woeful.
well, honestly, you're better off just getting Stan and Netflix. Not even like Stan and Netflix is great. I have both,
Yeah, same.
and we don't have any TV or anything, and it costs us I think maybe $40 a month for like
How
3
much is
streams.
cable?
Yeah, which
Is
one's-
it monthly?
Which
or
one is
it a
actually
one-time?
cheaper?
No,
Net-
cable's free.
They're both.
No,
I think
no,
Stan's
no, it's
like,
not.
like
cheaper.
Foxtel and stuff
You
like
have to
that.
get it like
Oh
in store.
yeah.
I'm not sure because
We-
I'm done with it.
We actually had to get Foxtel at our house. Like, not, it's we don't have any of like the good channels, like Movie Channel or anything. But we got it just so we could like hook up to the phone line, so we could get like a decent
Yeah.
amount of internet.
Yeah, apparently you use Foxtel for internet, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So
That's
we
so weird.
we were stuck with one of those like wireless, just little 8 gigabyte things for like the entire month, and 8 gigs. I wasn't allowed to touch it, and man, me and like I think it was year 4 when we were on that. And I just want to play Clash of Clans with all my buds, bro. And like, if I ever got caught on it, ooh boy, using that internet.
Yeah.
But now we're up to like 200 gigs a month, which is like, it's enough.
We're still paying for a landline, even though we don't own a landline phone, just because it's a cheaper thing. Like it's cheaper
Oh,
to
are
pay
you-
for a
are you with
landline and
Telstra?
internet. With iPrimus.
Oh,
It's cheaper to pay for a
iPrimus is so
landline.
good.
It's cheaper to pay for a landline and internet than just internet by itself.
We have fiber.
That's just weird, hey, how you
Yeah.
can get like 2 for 1 more than one.
Yeah.
It's like going to McDonald's. You can get like
Chicken cheeseburger.
You can get like a combo of 3 things cheaper than like the items individually.
Individually.
So that just shows that like ripping you off. and
You can
stuff,
get a
but-
free hamburger at Macca's. If you
If
so
you have
hamburgers
a
at the moment are $1.
Yeah, $1 from
If
midday
you buy
to midnight.
if you buy
It's
10 of
all
them,
the time.
if you buy 10 of them, right?
$10. Yep.
If you take off the meat patties, they subtract like I don't know, they subtract $1.10 for the meat patty.
Wait,
So you
Do
buy
they owe you money at
you
the
buy
end of the
it, at the end of
transaction?
it you have a spare $1. You buy a normal hamburger with a beef patty. So you have 10
and you make buns.
so you have 10 buns with tomato sauce and then 1 normal hamburger for free.
All right, we'll try that one out
I think
next
there
time.
might be some terms and conditions for that one, buddy.
No, it's like the guy literally
Mate.
just walks in, like it's a video of him, he just walks in and just does
All right, next time we go to Macca's,
That's
we're
pretty
filming.
dope.
That's the next video going
That's
up
the
on
next
YouTube.
podcast, boys.
Testing that McDonald's theory.
And then we're going to
Exploit out.
7-Eleven to
It's-
say hello to an Indian guy.
Can't say that.
You like McDonald's, don't you, Luke?
Oh, I
No.
absolutely love it.
What's
I
your
would-
favorite fast food?
favorite McDonald's, bro.
Yeah.
Anything from McDonald's, except this might be a little controversial, so hold on to your socks, everyone. I despise Big Macs. Absolutely hate them.
Yeah, me too. The sauce is just woeful.
High five, bro. Couldn't agree more.
Yo, Will just used
It
a
is.
massive word. What?
Let's go.
Speechless.
Disgusting.
You're a beef or a chicken guy?
I'm a chicken
I'm a
kind of
beef
guy.
chicken.
It depends on the
Chicken.
day.
Yeah,
Wait.
same.
It does depend on the day.
It
but
depends how much meat
Right
I've had
now?
the last
Yep.
day.
Right now at
chicken.
what is it?
About
the
3
time?
a.m.?
3 a.m. I'm going for a McChicken, bro.
Yeah.
Yum.
I would
Three
go
times.
for a
It's
extra
Wista.
hot Nando's right now.
That's not Macca's.
Never.
It is Nando's.
It's currently 3:07 a.m.
I don't know. It's just what Mac is like. Some of the stuff is really like the 50-cent cones.
Yeah.
They make just like
yeah.
they make that shit out of pig fat.
okay. I just made a let out a long.
I don't care.
Yeah, I really don't care. I
Yeah, I know.
love
Like, it
sausage.
That's
tastes all good,
bullshit.
but like
What do they make? The cone out of pig fat or the ice
no,
cream?
no,
ice
ice
cream.
Bro, I remember back in the
How?
day.
That's impossible.
So back in the day, you would buy slushies from Macca's, right, for bloody $5 each, and then KFC get on Macca's, Hungry Jack's get on our slushies. I mean,
Hungry Jack started it.
so they all go to $5
Hungry
each,
Jack's first.
and then they all go to $1,
Yeah, Hungry
and then
Jack's did it
Slurpee
first.
come in for $7. I mean,
$1.
7-Eleven come in for
Yeah.
$7, and then they changed to 1-2, and now they're all on $1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Far
well,
out.
they're just all competing.
It's actually
good
sick.
for it's good for consumers because consumers just getting cheaper and cheaper.
Dude,
Yeah, but
7-Eleven
how
is-
much were those people getting ripped off paying
I know.
$5 for that? It's
Joy,
ridiculous.
I found
then
out Macca's is the Macca's frozen Coke, right? It's a limited time thing. It doesn't run from the hours of like 12 a.m. just from like 12 midnight to 4 a.m.
Yeah.
It's in a certain
It's
time
$4 from midnight to 4 a.m. It's $4 for the
Why?
rest of the day. It's $1.
That's
Wait,
cool.
Ethan, when you
Just
went
so they
to
wouldn't have to get all the
Yeah, when I went to
freezing.
did you notice there wasn't that many Maccas over there?
There, yeah, I did. There
It's
was
funny.
none.
Like we
Really?
have so
Did
many.
you go to New York?
No, look, they're not. I went to New York,
LA.
yeah. There's so many McDonald's in Australia. You go to America, they've been dominated by Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, all those other
Chipotle.
fast food chains are just dominate them. There's like one Macca's in every
Yeah.
town.
Couple.
But I have seen
Chick-fil-A's, they're
like
all
a
everywhere. Chick-fil-A's.
It's Chipotle.
No,
Chick-fil-A.
no,
not
two different
Chipotle.
places.
Chick-fil-A, is that what I've seen on like
Chick-fil-A.
Instagram?
It's kind of like a.
Is that the one with like the apparently like the really like
Yeah.
Yeah.
customer service?
It's kind of like
Like
Australia's.
they go
Red
over the
Rooster,
top for it?
Yeah, yeah,
A lot
yeah.
better.
Yeah, because there's Carl's Jr., Chick-fil-A. There's
You know
there's
what?
all different ones.
There's so many more like competing
it's
fast
because
food
they're all
chains.
so fat over there.
You know what's
Yeah.
they have a lot. They have a lot
Honestly-
more range in their fast food.
You know what's blowing up at the moment in America? Hooters.
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 There's a couple Hooters on the Gold Coast.
Is there actually?
Yeah,
Hooters on the
yeah,
Yeah,
Gold
there's
Coast?
one
There's
in
one in
Surfers.
Surfers, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Is it big?
No, it's pretty
Dude, the
little.
one in Las Vegas is like
Mad.
it's a hotel, and then they actually come up and room service,
Yeah.
room service and stuff.
Do
Have
they
you
get
seen
you
the
laid?
checks they have to do? Like the just to work there, it's pretty crazy.
What, like body exams?
No, like no. Before every shift, they get a body exam
Really?
Wait, what?
and a uniform check.
So
and
they
all
don't
that,
have
like,
an
and they have
STD.
to, that everything has to be perfect about
So they
it.
look.
Shut
yeah.
up, Will.
They have to look like
Well, yeah, that's the main. That's
Yeah.
what sets them apart.
Yeah, well, that's the whole entire,
Is-
like,
Genre.
gist of Hooters.
Do they have that
wings
it's-
and boobs.
Yeah, wings
I
and
love
boobs.
a good wings and boobs.
Love you, Will.
If I can have some hot, spicy buffalo wings, I'll have some hot and spicy boobs.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, it's crazy though, because although all these companies over there just compete against each other so much, where over here we just have
A few, yeah.
that
And
just
Red Rooster,
dominate
who's just
across
below
then again,
everyone.
Red Rooster's just
Red Rooster's
dead.
still a thing.
Red Rooster's
Yeah.
just a meme, honestly. Like, who even goes there
It's
anymore?
so run down every time.
It's
You ever see
awful.
anyone else? Yeah.
Dude, I went there once, like, I was coming back from, I don't know where I was coming back from, but I was like, oh yeah, Mum's like, oh yeah, we'll get some fast food on the way home. I was like listening to my music, you know how it is, and
You know how big.
we
From
rock
your
up,
AirPods
we
in your
rock up,
three-story house for your Google Home. No flex.
we rock up, and I just see Red Rooster. I'm like, you insane? Like, what are you doing?
This
Like,
2019, baby.
I don't get it, dude. If you still got a Red Rooster, what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Wake up.
Stop.
To that one person watching at the moment works at Red Rooster.
You should go commit.
No.
No.
Commit to Sudoku.
He means commit to your work, get that bread.
Yeah, get the
Of course.
bread.
He did not mean that. He did not. Please don't. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
I meant commit to a Sudoku puzzle.
Commit to a loving relationship with your husband or wife.
Oh man. All right, boys. See you next time.
No, let's keep going. This is fun.
No, and let Luke.
Will,
also-
let us do an outro, man.
to then Ethan.
Okay, this
Then I'll
is the
do a
Back
proper
Deck
one
boys, and we'll be closing up today
All right,
on
everyone.
the Macca's train.
Will, shut up now. All right, thanks everyone for watching.
If you made it this far,
if you
somehow.
made, yeah,
Yeah.
good luck. Alrighty, cheers. See you next
Bye,
time.
suck a fat peen.